In the shadow of yours, ancient Ziggurat, a clay tablet hums with a forgotten song, its glow pulsing like a star. What secrets does it hold, buried for 4,000 years, waiting to speak? Zara stood at the base of yours Ziggurat, the desert air heavy, with the scent of baked earth and tamarisk, as dusk painted the mud-brick terraces in hues of amber and shadow. It was 2025, yet the ruins of this Sumerian city, thriving in 2100 BCE, seemed alive, whispering secrets of priests who once climbed these steps to commune with the gods. Her after-dark history camera hung heavy around her neck, its lens eager to capture the mystery for her YouTube audience, who loved drifting off to tales of ancient enigmas. She adjusted her dark braids, her historian's heart pounding as she followed Malik, the local guide, toward a hidden vault beneath the Ziggurat. His weathered hands, steady as the stones, pointed to a sealed door, its carvings of crescent moons and stars faintly glowing, as if alive. "This is no ordinary relic," Malik said, his voice a soothing rumble like the Euphrates nearby. "Sings of the stars." Zara's breath caught as the door creaked open, revealing a chamber where dust danced in slivers of light. And a clay tablet rested on a stone shelf, its cuneiform wedges sharp despite millennia. She stepped inside, the air cool and thick with the scent of ancient clay, as if the chamber held the breath of Sumer's scribes. The tablet gleamed faintly, its surface etched with star symbols that pulsed with a silver glow. It's unlike any artifact she'd seen. Zara reached for it, her fingers tingling as a soft hum emanated from the clay, warm and melodic, like a lullaby from the gods. Her camera flickered, its battery draining inexplicably, as if the vault rejected modern intrusions. She narrated softly, her voice a whisper for her after-dark history viewers. What if this tablet holds a secret the Sumerians hid from time? Her audience, cozy with blankets, would be hooked, their sleepy comments buzzing ritual tools, celestial map, or divine voice. The hum pulsed stronger, resonating through the chamber's walls, where carvings of priests and starry skies shimmered, as if urging her to listen. Malik's eyes, like polished agate, watched her closely. "It chose you, Zara, to hear its song." The tablet's weight was more than clay, was a call to unravel yours mysteries, a responsibility that thrilled and daunted her. Zara's research had uncovered Sumerian star charts, used to guide harvests and kings, but this tablet felt different, its hum a living echo of their rituals. She traced a star symbol, its edges smooth yet precise, as if carved under starlight, by hands that knew the heavens. The chamber's silence deepened, broken only by the hum, a melody that seemed to weave through time, tempting her to dream of ancient priests chanting to Enlil. Her after-dark history instincts flared. This was no mere relic, but a key to a lost world, a discovery too vast for a single video. The carvings glowed faintly, their crescent moons alive with the tablet's song, as if the Ziggurat itself whispered, "Explore deeper." Zara's heart raced, the hum, a siren call from 4,000 years ago, pulling her into your sacred heart. Subscribe and join us on After Dark History to uncover what secrets the star tablet holds, hidden in clay and starlight.
Part 1. The Ziggurats call Zara, a 20-year-old historian with a spark for unearthing forgotten tales, stepped onto the sun-baked plains of southern Iraq in 2025, her camera poised to capture the ancient Ziggurat of Ur for her After Dark History YouTube channel. The air shimmered with heat, carrying the scent of baked earth and tamarisk trees, their leaves whispering in the desert breeze like a lullaby from a lost world. The Ziggurat, a towering relic of Sumerian ingenuity from 2100 BCE, rose in terraced steps, its mud-brick walls weathered yet defiant, a monument to a civilization that once thrived along the Euphrates. Zara's dark braids swayed as she adjusted, her lens, the sun casting golden flecks across the ruins, where shadows danced on cracked clay. Her heart thrummed with excitement. This was no mere pile of bricks, but a stairway to the gods, built by priests who read the stars. She imagined her After Dark History audience, curled up with blankets, eager for a soothing tale of histories, shadows. "Hey, After Dark fam," she whispered, her voice soft as moonlight. "What if a city could hold secrets of the gods, etched in clay and starlight?" Her words were a gentle invitation, crafted to lull her viewers into a dreamlike state ready to drift off to the mysteries of ancient Ur. Before we continue, if you love unwinding with cozy tales from history's shadows, hit subscribe to After Dark History. A like helps more dreamers find us, and your comment guides our next journey. Now grab a blanket, get cozy, and let the past lull you to sleep. Zara panned her camera across the ziggurat's base, where the earth was strewn with fragments of clay, each shard a whisper of Sumerian life. Pottery, seals, perhaps even cuneiform tablets. Ur was once a bustling city, its markets alive with traders from distant lands, its priests climbing these steps to offer prayers to Enlil, god of wind and sky. The ziggurat loomed, its terraces like steps to the heavens, their edges softened by millennia of wind and sand. Zara's research had taught her of Ur's golden age, when scribes penned the world's first epic poems and astronomers charted the stars with uncanny precision. Her viewers would love this, their sleepy comments flooding with questions. How did they build so grandly? What rituals lit these steps? She stepped closer, her sandals crunching on the dry earth, the air heavy with the scent of dust and time, as if the ziggurat itself exhaled memories. The Euphrates, now a distant shimmer, once flowed closer, its waters feeding Ur's fields and dreams. A low hum vibrated through the air, not the wind or the hum of insects, but a rhythm deep and resonant, like a heartbeat from the earth. Zara paused, her camera flickering, its screen glitching despite a full battery. The sound came from a crevice at the ziggurat's base, where a faint glint caught her eye. A clay tablet, half buried in the sand, its surface etched with cuneiform and star-like symbols. Her historian's heart raced. This was no ordinary find. She knelt, her fingers brushing the tablet's warm surface, the hum tingling through her skin as if it recognized her touch. "This tablet hums with Ur's secrets," she whispered to her camera, her voice steady yet filled with wonder, a lullaby for her audience. The hum pulsed stronger, a melody that seemed to weave through the ziggurat's stones, as if the Sumerians had left a message for her to find. Her phone, tucked in her pocket, shut off abruptly, the desert's silence amplifying the tablet's song. Zara's after-dark history instincts flared. This was more than a relic. It was a key to Ur's mysteries, a story too vast for a single video. The tablet's cuneiform, sharp and deliberate, hinted at Sumerian wisdom, laws, myths, or perhaps star charts used by priests to commune with the gods. Her viewers would flood the comments with theories, code, ritual, or something divine. But the hum felt personal, a call meant for her. She imagined them watching, cozy in their beds, drifting off to visions of ancient scribes under starlit skies. The ziggurat loomed above, its steps a silent invitation to climb, to seek the rituals that once echoed here. The hum chimed once, a single note, warm and resonant, as if the tablet was awakening, urging Zara to explore deeper. The desert stretched around her, vast and timeless, the stars beginning to peek through the twilight, whispering of secrets, buried in Ur's sands, waiting for her to uncover. Part 2. The tablet's hum. Zara knelt at the base of the ziggurat of Ur, the sun casting a golden veil over the ancient mud-brick steps, their edges softened by millennia of desert wind. The air was warm, heavy with the scent of baked earth and tamarisk trees, their leaves rustling like whispers from a forgotten age. Her after-dark history camera, slung over her shoulder, flickered erratically, its screen glitching despite a full battery, as if the ziggurat resisted her modern tools. She peered into a narrow crevice where the hum had first called her, a low, resonant pulse that seemed to rise from the earth itself, not wind or imagination, but a melody older than the stones. Her dark braids brushed the dusty ground as she leaned closer, her historian's heart pounding with the thrill of discovery. The crevice, jagged and shadowed, held a glint of something buried, smooth, clay-colored, etched with patterns that caught the sunlight. She reached in, her fingers grazing a warm surface, and pulled free a clay tablet, no larger than her hand, its face inscribed with cuneiform wedges and star-like symbols that shimmered faintly, as if kissed by starlight. The hum pulsed stronger, a rhythm that tingled through her fingertips, warm and alive, like a heartbeat from Sumer's past. Zara cradled the tablet, its weight heavier than its size suggested, as if it carried the stories of Ur's priests who once climbed these steps, to honor Enlil, god of wind and sky. Her camera, now dead, lay useless in her bag, but she narrated softly, her voice a lullaby for her after-dark history audience. This tablet hums with Ur's secrets, etched in clay from 2100 BCE. Her viewers, cozy in their beds, would love this mystery, their sleepy comments flooding with theories, ancient code, ritual tool, or divine message. The cuneiform, sharp and deliberate, formed wedges that danced in rows, some shaped like stars, others like crescent moons, as if charting a celestial map. Zara's research had taught her that Sumerians used cuneiform for laws, myths, and inventories, but this tablet felt different. Its hum a song that resonated with the Ziggurat stones, as if it held not just words but power. The desert stretched. Around her, vast and silent, the Euphrates a distant shimmer under the midday sun, its waters once nourishing Ur's fields. The hum grew warmer, a gentle vibration that seemed to sync with Zara's breath, tempting her to close her eyes and dream of ancient scribes under starlit skies. She resisted, her historian's curiosity burning brighter than the desert sun, urging her to study the tablet's surface. The star symbols, etched with precision, swirled in patterns that mirrored constellations, suggesting a purpose beyond. Mere record-keeping, perhaps a guide for priests navigating the heavens. Her phone, tucked in her pocket, shut off abruptly, its screen black despite a full charge, as if the tablet's hum rejected modern intrusions. Zara's after-dark history instincts flared. This was no ordinary relic. It was a key to Ur's mysteries, a story too vast for a single video. She imagined her audience wrapped in blankets, drifting off to visions of Sumerian priests chanting to the stars, their comments buzzing with guesses, astronomy, magic, or lost technology. The tablet's warmth pulsed through her hands, a melody that wove through the air, as if the Ziggurat itself was listening, its mud-brick walls alive with the echoes of ancient rituals. Zara traced a cuneiform wedge, its edges smooth yet sharp, as if carved yesterday, not 4,000 years ago. The hum chimed softly, a single note that resonated with the desert's silence, a sound that felt personal, meant for her. She narrated, practicing for her viewers. What if this tablet was a priest's tool, singing of the gods? Her voice, soft and steady, was meant to soothe, to carry her audience into a restful haze. But the tablet's weight was more than clay. It was a responsibility. The Ziggurat loomed above, its terraces like steps to the heavens, their shadows stretching across the sand, inviting her to climb, to seek answers. Her flashlight, clipped to her belt, flickered and died, the desert's heat amplifying the hum's presence. The tablet's star symbols glowed faintly, as if lit from within, urging Zara to explore deeper, to follow its song into Ur's heart, where the secrets of a civilization waited, buried in clay and starlight. Part 3. Malik's Tales. Zara stepped into the village near the ruins of Ur, where the sun cast a golden glow over mud-brick homes, their walls weathered yet warm, as if holding the stories of ancient Mesopotamia. The air carried the scent of dust and blooming oleander mingling with the distant murmur of the Euphrates, a river that once cradled Ur's prosperity. Her after-dark history camera, still glitching from the Ziggurat's strange energy, hung at her side, its battery drained despite a recent charge. She clutched the clay tablet, its cuneiform and star symbols warm in her hands, the faint hum, pulsing like a whisper from Sumer's past. The village was quiet, save for the soft clatter of a weaver's loom and children's laughter drifting from a palm-shaded courtyard. Zara's historian heart thrummed with anticipation as she approached Malik's home, a modest dwelling at the village's edge, its walls adorned with faded carvings of crescent moons and reeds, echoing the ziggurat's ancient motifs. Malik, an elder with eyes like polished agate, welcomed her with a nod, his silver hair catching the sunlight, his presence as steady as the desert itself. Inside, the air was cool, scented with cardamom tea and the earthy tang of clay tablets stacked on wooden shelves. Malik's home was a sanctuary of relics, pottery shards, bronze seals, and scrolls that whispered of Ur's golden age around 2100 BCE. Zara sat on a woven mat, her notebook open, sketching the tablet's star patterns as Malik poured tea, its steam curling like a prayer to the gods. "You've found something sacred," he said, his voice a gentle rumble, soothing as a bedtime story, his eyes fixed on the tablet's glowing cuneiform. "This was a priest's tool, used to chart the stars and honor Enlil, god of wind and sky." Zara's After Dark history audience would love this, their sleepy comments buzzing. Astronomy, ritual, or divine power? She narrated softly, her voice a lullaby. "This tablet sings of Ur's priests, who spoke to the heavens." The hum pulsed stronger, resonating through the clay floor, as if the tablet recognized Malik's words, its vibration weaving through the room like a melody from a lost era. Malik's tales painted Ur in its prime, a city of scribes and stargazers, where priests climbed the ziggurat's steps under starlit skies to offer prayers and read the cosmos. Their cuneiform tablets recorded not just laws, but myths of creation, like the Epic of Gilgamesh, etched in clay to outlast time. The tablet in Zara's hands, he said, was special, a star key used to align rituals with celestial patterns, guiding harvests and kings. She traced its cuneiform wedges, sharp yet smooth, their star shapes shimmering faintly, as if lit by an inner fire. Her phone, tucked in her bag, refused to power on, its screen black, as if the tablet's hum rejected modern intrusions. Zara's heart raced. This was no mere relic, but a link to Ur's sacred knowledge, a story too vast for her cozy channel. She imagined her viewers, wrapped in blankets, drifting off to visions of priests, chanting under a Mesopotamian sky, their comments alight with theories, code, magic, or lost science. The hum chimed softly, a single note, warm and resonant, as if approving her quest. Malik leaned forward, his hands tracing the air as he spoke of hidden chambers beneath the ziggurat, where priests safeguarded their wisdom from invaders and time. "The hum you hear," he said, "is their voice, calling you to listen." The tablet's vibration pulsed through Zara's fingers, tempting her to close her eyes and dream of starlit rituals, but her historian's curiosity kept her grounded. She narrated, practicing for her After Dark history video, "What if this tablet guided Ur's priests to the gods?" Her audience would love the mystery, their sleepy fascination sparked by tales of celestial wisdom, but the hum felt personal, a call meant for her. The room's shadows danced, cast by a single oil lamp, its flame flickering as the hum resonated through the clay walls. Zara's flashlight, clipped to her belt, flickered and died, the tablet's glow her only light. The hum pulsed stronger, urging her to return to the Ziggurat, where Ur's secrets waited, etched in clay and starlight. Part 4. The crevice's secret Zara returned to the Ziggurat of Ur as dusk settled over the Mesopotamian plains, the sun dipping low, casting a violet glow across the mud-brick terraces, their edges softened by centuries of desert wind. The air was cool now, scented with tamarisk and the faint tang of baked earth, a whisper of ancient Ur lingering in the breeze. Her after-dark history camera, slung across her shoulder, flickered erratically, its screen dark despite a fresh battery, as if the Ziggurat guarded its secrets from modern eyes. The clay tablet in her pocket hummed softly, its cuneiform and star symbols warm against her skin, the vibration a gentle pulse that seemed to echo the heartbeat of Sumer's priests from 2100 BCE. Zara's dark braids swayed as she climbed the lower steps, her sandals crunching on loose clay, the Ziggurat looming like a silent stairway to the gods. The sky above glittered with the first stars, their light mirroring the tablet's etched patterns, as if the heavens themselves were watching. Her historian's heart thrummed with anticipation, the hum guiding her back to the crevice where she'd found the tablet, a jagged shadow at the Ziggurat's base that seemed to call her name. She knelt, the desert silence amplifying the tablet's hum, a melody that wove through the air like a lullaby from the past. Her after-dark history audience would love this moment, their sleepy comments buzzing with theories, hidden chambers, divine signals, or lost rituals. Zara narrated softly, her voice a soothing whisper. What lies hidden in Ur's heart, beneath these ancient stones? The crevice was narrow, its edges rough with crumbled mud brick, but a faint carving caught her eye. A crescent moon, etched with precision, its curve matching a symbol on the tablet. Her fingers traced the carving, cool and smooth, as if it had waited millennia for her touch. The hum pulsed stronger, resonating through the stone, a rhythm that felt alive, as if the Ziggurat itself was stirring, ready to share its secrets. Zara's flashlight flickered, its beam faltering, as if the tablet's energy rejected her modern tools, urging her to rely on its glow instead. She held the tablet closer, its star symbols shimmering faintly, as if lit by an inner fire, their patterns aligning with the crescent carving. Zara's heart raced. This was no coincidence. The tablet was a key, crafted by Sumerian priests to unlock something sacred. She imagined her viewers, curled up with blankets, drifting off to visions of ancient scribes under starlit skies, their comments flooding with guesses. Astronomy, magic, or technology lost to time. Her research had mentioned Ur's priests, who used ziggurats as platforms for celestial rituals, but nothing spoke of hidden passages. Malek's tales echoed in her mind, his words about chambers beneath the ziggurat where priests guarded their wisdom. She pressed the tablet into the crescent carving, its cuneiform wedges clicking into place like a lock yielding to a key. The stone shuddered, a low rumble echoing through the ziggurat as the crevice widened, revealing a narrow staircase descending into darkness. The hum became a chorus, a warm melody that seemed to flow from the tablet into the stone, as if the priests themselves were singing, inviting her to follow. Zara's after-dark history instincts flared. This was a discovery too vast for a single video, a story that could rewrite history. She narrated, practicing for her audience, what if this tablet opens Ur's deepest secrets, hidden for 4,000 years? Her voice, soft and steady, was meant to lull her viewers into a dreamlike haze, but the staircase's weight was more than a story. It was a responsibility. The air grew heavier, scented with clay and time, as the tablet's glow illuminated the steps, their edges worn but deliberate, carved by hands long gone. Her phone, tucked in her pocket, refused to power on, the desert's silence amplifying the hum's presence. The ziggurat loomed above, its terraces silhouetted against the starry sky, a silent guardian of Sumer's past. The hum chimed once, a single note, warm and resonant, as if the tablet was urging her to descend, to explore the shadows where Ur's priests hid their celestial secrets, etched in clay and starlight. Part 5. The Vault. Beneath Zara descended the narrow staircase beneath the Ziggurat of Ur, the air growing cooler and heavier with the scent of ancient clay and time, as if the earth itself exhaled the breath of Sumer's priests from 2100 BCE. The tablet in her hand hummed softly, its cuneiform and star symbols glowing faintly, casting a silver light that danced on the rough-hewn walls, their surfaces etched with faint crescent moons. Her after-dark history camera, slung across her shoulder, was dead, its battery drained by the Ziggurat's mysterious resistance, forcing her to rely on the tablet's glow. Her dark braids brushed the stone as she stepped deeper, her sandals echoing softly in the silence, each sound a whisper in the darkness. The staircase opened into a vault, vast and shadowed, its walls lined with shelves of clay tablets, their surfaces shimmering with cuneiform under the tablet's light, as if alive with the wisdom of Ur's golden age. The air was still, heavy with the weight of centuries, the hum a gentle pulse that seemed to resonate with the vault's very stones, a melody from a lost world. Zara's historian heart thrummed with awe. This was no mere chamber, but a hidden library, a sanctuary of Sumerian knowledge buried beneath the Ziggurat's sacred steps. She narrated softly, her voice a lullaby for her after-dark history audience. This is Ur's lost library, hidden for millennia, where priests guarded their secrets. Her viewers, curled up with blankets, would love this discovery. There, sleepy comments buzzing with theories, astronomical records, sacred texts, or divine messages. The tablets, stacked in neat rows, bore cuneiform wedges, sharp and precise, detailing laws, poems, and star charts, their words a testament to a civilization that rivaled the stars. One tablet caught her eye, its surface etched with a phrase, "Star Song," a ritual to align with the cosmos, its symbols mirroring the humming tablet's design. The hum pulsed stronger, a warm rhythm that vibrated through the vault, as if the tablets themselves were singing, their voices blending with the Ziggurat stone. Zara's flashlight flickered and died, its beam swallowed by the vault's darkness, leaving the tablet's silver glow as her guide, a beacon in the shadows of Ur's past. The vault's walls were alive with carvings, priests in flowing robes, their hands raised to a starry sky, crescent moons and waves spiraling around them, as if capturing the rhythm of their chants. Zara traced a carving, its edges smooth yet deliberate, feeling the hum pulse through her fingers, a melody that seemed to connect the tablet to the vault's secrets. Her research had spoken of Sumerian priests who used ziggurats as platforms to commune with gods like Enlil, but nothing hinted at hidden vaults. Malik's tales echoed in her mind, his words about chambers where priests safeguarded celestial wisdom from invaders in time. She imagined her after-dark history video, her voice weaving this discovery into a calming tale, a hidden library, a humming tablet, a civilization's song to the stars. Her audience would drift off, dreaming of scribes under starlit skies, their comments flooding with guesses. Astronomy, rituals, or lost technology? The hum chimed softly, a single note, warm and resonant, as if the vault approved of her presence, urging her to explore deeper. Zara's notebook lay open, her pencil sketching the carvings, stars, priests, vibrating waves, as the tablets' glow illuminated their details, each line a whisper of Sumer's genius. Her phone, tucked in her bag, refused to power on, its screen black, as if the vault rejected modern intrusions, preserving its sanctity. The hum grew warmer, tempting her to close her eyes and dream of priests chanting to the heavens, their voices carried by the tablet's song. She resisted, her historian's curiosity burning brighter than the ziggurat's sunlit terraces above. The carvings suggested a purpose beyond record-keeping, perhaps a ritual to harness the star's power. Encoded in the tablet's hum, Zara's After Dark. History heart raced. This could rewrite history, a discovery too vast for a single upload. The vault's silence deepened, the hum a lullaby that wove through the air, as if Ur's priests trusted her with their secrets, urging her to uncover the star song's truth, hidden in clay and starlight. Part 6. The Star. Song Zara sat cross-legged in the vault beneath the ziggurat of Ur, the air cool and heavy with the scent of ancient clay, as if the chamber exhaled the breath of Sumer's priests from 2100 BCE. The bay, clay tablet rested in her lap, its cuneiform and star symbols glowing faintly, casting silver shadows on the walls, where carvings of priests and crescent moons shimmered in the dim light. Her after-dark history camera lay dead in her bag, its battery drained by the vault's mysterious resistance, leaving her to sketch the scene in her notebook. The tablet's hum pulsed softly, a warm melody that seemed to weave through the air, a lullaby from a civilization that once read the stars. Zara's dark braids brushed the tablet as she leaned closer, her historian's heart racing with the thrill of discovery. The vault's silence was profound, broken only by the hum, which resonated with the stone shelves where rows of tablets bore cuneiform tales of laws, myths, and celestial patterns. She traced a star symbol, its edges sharp yet smooth, as if carved with a reed stylus under starlight, its glow pulsing in time with the hum, tempting her to dream of ancient scribes. Her voice, soft as a whisper, narrated for her absent audience. What if the Sumerians sang to the stars, their voices carried by this tablet? Her after-dark history viewers, curled up with blankets, would love this mystery, their sleepy comments buzzing with theories. Astronomical rituals, divine songs, or lost technology? Zara's research had uncovered Sumerian star charts used by priests to guide harvests and kings, but the tablet in her hand felt different, its hum a living echo of their rituals. She found a tablet on a shelf, its cuneiform mentioning a star song, a ritual where priests chanted to align with the cosmos, their voices resonating with tools like hers. The hum grew warmer, vibrating through her fingers, as if the tablet was eager to share its purpose. Her phone, tucked in her bag, refused to power on, its screen black, as if the vault rejected modern intrusions, preserving its sanctity. The carvings showed priests holding tablets, their hands raised to a starry sky, waves spiraling around them, suggesting a vibration that connected earth to heavens. Zara's heart thrummed. This was no myth, but a lost art, a science of sound that the Sumerians had mastered. The vault's walls seemed to pulse with the tablet's rhythm, as if the stones themselves remembered the priests' chants, their voices echoing through time. Zara sketched the carvings, her pencil capturing the star patterns, their lines mirroring the tablet's symbols as if they were a map to the gods. Her flashlight flickered and died, the tablet's silver glow her, only light, casting shadows that danced like priests under a Mesopotamian sky. She imagined her after-dark history video, her voice weaving this discovery into a calming tale. A hidden vault, a humming tablet, a civilization song to the stars. Her audience would drift off, dreaming of scribes chanting to Enlil, their comments flooding with guesses. Resonance, magic, or celestial signals. The hum chimed softly, a single note, warm and resonant, as if the tablet approved of her quest, urging her to explore deeper. The vault's air grew heavier, scented with clay and time, tempting Zara to close her eyes and dream the star song's melody. She resisted, her historian's curiosity burning brighter than the ziggurat's sunlit terraces above. The tablets, Star symbols shimmered, their patterns swirling like constellations, suggesting a purpose beyond writing, perhaps a tool to harness the stars' power. Zara's after-dark history instincts flared. This could rewrite history, a discovery too vast for a single upload. She narrated, practicing for her viewers, "What if this tablet was a key to the heavens, a song that opened the cosmos?" Her voice, steady and soothing, was meant to lull her audience into a restful haze, but the tablet's weight was more than clay. It was a responsibility. The hum pulsed stronger, resonating through the vault's stones, as if the priests trusted her with their legacy. The carvings glowed faintly, their crescent moons and waves alive with the tablet's song, urging Zara to seek the ritual site where the star song was sung, hidden deeper within Ur's sacred heart, etched in clay and starlight. Part 7. Sumer's. Arrival. Zara sat in her tent near Ur's ruins, the desert night cool and quiet, the air scented with tamarisk and the faint murmur of the distant Euphrates. The clay tablet rested on her lap, its cuneiform and star symbols glowing softly, the hum a gentle pulse that seemed to sing of Sumer's starry skies from 2100 BCE. Her after-dark history camera, drained by the Ziggurat's strange energy, lay, useless in her bag, but she narrated softly, her voice a lullaby. "This tablet holds Ur's secrets, but I need help to unravel them." Her viewers, cozy in their beds, would love the mystery, their sleepy comments buzzing, ritual tool, celestial map or divine voice. The hum pulsed warmer, resonating through the tent's canvas, as if urging her to share its song. Zara had called Sumer, her tech-savvy friend who edited her after-dark history videos, to join her in Iraq. His plane landed at dawn, and he arrived. At the village airstrip, his dark curls dusted with sand, his drone and laptop already flickering in the desert's odd air. "Zara, this place is alive," he said, his eyes wide as he held the humming tablet, its cuneiform shimmering under the morning sun. Sumer's arrival brought a spark of logic to Zara's wonder, his practical mind ready to test the tablet's mystery. They sat with Malik in his mud-brick home, the air warm with cardamom tea and the earthy scent of clay relics. Malik's tales wove a tapestry of Ur's priests, who climbed the Ziggurat to commune with gods like Enlil, their chants, aligning with the stars. "The tablet," he said, his voice a soothing rumble, "was a star key used in a ritual chamber beneath the Ziggurat." Zara's heart raced. This matched the vault she'd found, its tablets glowing with secrets. She narrated, "What if this chamber holds the star song's truth?" Her after-dark history audience would drift off, dreaming of priests under starlit skies, their comments flooding with guesses, astronomy, vibrations, or divine power. The tablet's hum pulsed stronger, resonating through the clay floor as if recognizing Sumer's presence, its glow casting shadows on Malik's carved walls. Sumer held the tablet, his fingers tracing its star symbols, the hum tingling through his hands, a melody that seemed to echo the priest's chants. His drone, parked outside, shut off abruptly, its battery drained as if the tablet rejected modern tech. "This hum's not random," he said, his voice calm but curious. "It's like a signal, maybe acoustic." Zara's after-dark history instincts flared. This was a story too vast for a single video, a discovery that could rewrite history. She sketched the tablet's cuneiform, its wedges sharp and deliberate, as if carved to outlast time. Malik's eyes, like polished agate, gleamed with pride. "You two are chosen to hear the priest's song." The hum chimed softly, a warm note that wove through the air, tempting Zara to dream of starlit rituals. Her flashlight flickered and died, the tablet's glow her only light, casting shadows of crescent moons on the walls. The desert outside glittered with stars, their light mirroring the tablet's symbols, as if the heavens were watching. Zara imagined her after-dark history video, her voice weaving Sumer's arrival into a calming tale, a humming tablet, a hidden chamber, a civilization's celestial legacy. Her audience would love the mystery, their comments buzzing, science, gods, or something more. The hum pulsed through the tent, a lullaby from Ur's past, urging Zara and Sumer to return to the Ziggurat. Sumer's logic grounded her, his notebook open to calculations about the hum's frequency, but the tablet's warmth felt personal, a call meant for them. The air grew heavier, scented with clay and thyme, as the hum resonated through Malik's home, a melody that seemed to carry the priest's trust. Zara's heart thrummed, the tablet urging them to explore the ritual chamber, where Ur's secrets waited, etched in clay and starlight. Part 8. The crescent gate, Zara and Sumer approached the Ziggurat at dawn, its mud-brick terraces glowing pink. Under the rising sun, the air cool and scented with tamarisk and baked earth, a whisper of ancient lingering in the breeze. The clay tablet in Zara's pocket hummed softly, its cuneiform and star symbols warm against her skin, the vibration a gentle pulse that seemed to guide their steps. Her after-dark history camera, drained by the Ziggurat's strange energy, lay dead in her bag, but she narrated softly, her voice a lullaby. This is where the star song lived, hidden beneath the stones. Her viewers, curled up with blankets, would love this mystery, their sleepy comments buzzing, hidden gates, divine secrets, or lost tech. The Ziggurat loomed, its steps a stairway to the gods, their edges softened by millennia of wind and sand. Sumer, his dark curls dusted with sand, carried his notebook, ready to test the tablet's hum. The desert stretched around them, vast and silent, the Euphrates a distant shimmer, its waters once nourishing Ur's fields. The tablet's hum led them to a hidden alcove at the Ziggurat's base, its entrance shadowed by a weathered overhang, where a crescent carving gleamed faintly, matching the tablet's star symbols. Zara's heart raced. This was no coincidence. The tablet was a key, crafted by Sumerian priests to unlock sacred secrets. She traced the carving, its edges smooth yet deliberate, as if carved yesterday, not 4,000 years ago. The hum pulsed stronger, resonating through the stone, a melody that seemed to stir the Ziggurat's heart. Sumer's flashlight flickered, its beam faltering as if the tablet rejected modern tools, urging them to rely on its glow. Zara pressed the tablet into the crescent slot, its cuneiform wedges clicking into place, a perfect fit that sent a low rumble through the stone. The alcove shuddered, revealing a spiral staircase descending into darkness, its steps worn but precise, carved by hands long gone. The hum became a chorus, a warm melody that wove through the air, as if Ur's priests were singing, inviting them to follow. Zara narrated, practicing for her after-dark history video, "What if this gate opens Ur's deepest secrets, hidden for millennia?" Her voice, steady and soothing, was meant to lull her audience into a dreamlike haze, but the staircase's weight was more than a story. It was a responsibility. Her viewers would drift off, dreaming of priests chanting under starlit skies, their comments flooding with guesses, ritual chambers, celestial maps, or divine power. Sumer sketched the crescent carving, his logic grounding Zara's wonder, his eyes wide as the hum vibrated through his hands. "This is no ordinary lock," he said. "It's like the tablet's hum activated it." The air grew heavier, scented, with clay and thyme as the tablet's glow illuminated the steps, their shadows dancing like priests in a ritual. Zara's phone, tucked in her pocket, refused to power on, the desert silence amplifying the hum's presence. The Ziggurat loomed above, its terraces silhouetted against the dawn, a silent guardian of Sumer's past. The hum chimed softly, a single note, warm and resonant, as if the tablet urged them to descend, to explore the shadows where Ur's secrets slept. Zara's after-dark history instincts flared. This was a discovery too vast for a single upload, a story that could rewrite history. She imagined her viewers, cozy in their beds, their sleepy fascination sparked by tales of hidden gates and star songs. The staircase spiraled deeper, its walls etched with faint stars, their patterns mirroring the tablet's symbols, as if guiding the way to a ritual site. Samir's drone, left outside, shut off abruptly, its battery drained, as if the Ziggurat protected its sanctity. The hum pulsed through the stone, a lullaby from Ur's past, tempting Zara to dream of priests chanting to the heavens. She resisted, her historian's curiosity burning brighter than the Ziggurat's sunlit terraces, urging her to follow the tablet's song into the darkness, where Ur's celestial secrets waited, etched in clay and starlight. Part 9. The Chamber. Of Star, Zara and Samir descended the spiral staircase, the air growing cooler and denser, scented with ancient clay and the faint tang of time, as if the Ziggurat exhaled the breath of Sumer's priests from 2100 BCE. The clay tablet in Zara's hand hummed softly, its cuneiform and star symbols glowing silver, casting shadows on the walls, where faint carvings of crescents glimmered. Her after-dark history camera was dead, its battery drained by the Ziggurat's resistance, leaving her notebook to capture the moment. The staircase opened into a chamber, vast and shadowed, its ceiling carved with a star map that sparkled like a living sky, its constellations unfamiliar yet precise, as if charting a cosmos only the Sumerians knew. The hum pulsed stronger, resonating through the chamber's stones, a warm melody that seemed to sing of Ur's starry nights. Zara's dark braids brushed the tablet as she stepped forward, her historian's heart racing with awe. This was no mere vault, but the heart of Ur's celestial worship, a sanctuary where priests communed with the gods. She narrated softly, her voice a lullaby for her after-dark history audience. This is Ur's heart, where priests spoke to the stars. With song, her viewers, curled up with blankets, would love this discovery, their sleepy comments buzzing, astronomical temple, ritual chamber, or divine signal. The chamber's walls were lined with clay tablets, their cuneiform glowing faintly under. The tablets light, detailing star charts, equations, and prayers to Enlil. Carvings showed priests holding tablets, their hands raised to the star map, waves spiraling around them, suggesting a vibration that linked earth to heavens. Samir, his skepticism softening, knelt beside a carving, his notebook open. They used sound to connect with the cosmos, maybe like acoustic resonance. The tablet's hum pulsed as if agreeing, its glow casting shadows of chanting priests, their robes flowing in an unseen breeze. Zara's flashlight flickered and died, the chamber's silver glow her only light, illuminating the carving's intricate details. The star map above seemed to pulse with the tablet's rhythm, its stars twinkling as if alive, their patterns mirroring the tablet's symbols, a celestial guide for Ur's priests. Zara's research had mentioned Sumerian astronomy, their ziggurats built to align with constellations, but this chamber was a revelation, a hidden heart of their worship. She sketched the star map, her pencil capturing its swirling patterns, as if the priests had mapped the heavens to guide their chants. Her after-dark history heart raced. This could rewrite history, a discovery too vast for a single video. She imagined her audience drifting off to visions of priests under starlit skies, their comments flooding with guesses, astrology, navigation, or divine power. The hum chimed softly, a warm note that resonated through the chamber, tempting. Zara to dream the priest's chants. Samir traced a carving of a tablet humming, its waves rippling through stone. "This is science, not magic," he said, his voice steady but awed. The chamber's air grew heavier, scented with clay and thyme, as the tablet's glow illuminated the tablet's cuneiform, their wedges sharp and deliberate, as if carved to outlast millennia. Zara's phone, tucked in her bag, refused to power on, the chamber rejecting modern intrusions, preserving its sanctity. The hum pulsed stronger, a lullaby from Ur's past, urging Zara to explore deeper, to uncover the star song's truth. She narrated, practicing for her viewers, "What if this chamber was a bridge to the gods, opened by the tablet's song?" Her voice, soothing and steady, was meant to lull her audience into a restful haze, but the chamber's weight was more than a story. It was a responsibility. The star map sparkled, its constellations alive with the tablet's hum, as if the priests trusted Zara and Samir with their celestial secrets, urging them to carry the star song forward, etched in clay and starlight. Part 10. The Vision of Chance.
Zara stood in the chamber of stars, the air thick with the scent of ancient clay. As the tablet's hum pulsed through her hands, its cuneiform and star symbols glowing silver, casting a soft light on the star map above, the Ziggurat's heart, hidden since 2100 BCE, seemed to breathe with the hum, a melody that wove through the stone, a lullaby from Sumer's priests. Her after-dark history camera was dead, its battery drained by the chamber's resistance, leaving her notebook to capture the moment. The star map sparkled, its constellations unfamiliar yet precise, as if guiding rituals long forgotten. Dark braids brushed the tablet as she stepped toward a central pedestal, its surface carved with a crescent moon matching the tablet's design. Her historian's heart raced. This was no mere chamber, but a sanctuary where priests sang to the gods, their voices carried by vibrations. She narrated softly, her voice a soothing whisper. What if this tablet opened the heavens with a song? Her after-dark history audience, curled up with blankets, would love this mystery. Their sleepy comments, buzzing ritual chants, celestial signals, or lost science. Zara pressed the tablet into the pedestal's slot, its cuneiform wedges, clicking into place, and the chamber's glow surged, the star map sparkling like a living sky. The hum became a chorus, resonating through the walls, a warm melody that seemed to awaken the stones. A vision bloomed before them, vivid and fleeting, as if Ur's heart shared its memory. They saw the Ziggurat in its prime, priests atop its terraces under a starlit sky, their tablets glowing, their chants rising in rhythm with the stars. The vibrations seemed to open a celestial path, guiding prophecies or harvests. Zara's breath caught, the vision so real she could feel the night's breeze, smell the tamarisk, hear the priest's song. Samir gripped her arm, his voice a whisper. "Zara, this is real." His flashlight dimmed, the chamber's glow taking over, as if Ur demanded they witness this truth without modern tools. The vision showed priests aligning tablets with stars, their hum resonating, as if tuning the cosmos itself. Zara's heart raced. This was no myth, but a lost science, a vibrational art the Sumerians had mastered. She narrated, they sang. To the gods with sound, their tablets alive with starlight. Her after-dark history viewers would drift off, dreaming of chanting priests, their comments flooding with guesses acoustic resonance, divine power, or cosmic signals. Samir, his skepticism fading, sketched the vision, capturing the priests' flowing robes, their tablets glowing under the stars. "This is science," he said, like tuning the universe. The vision faded, the hum lingering, a warm lullaby that tempted Zara to close her eyes and dream the scene again. Her notebook trembled, the hum rippling through. As the star map's constellations pulsed, their light casting shadows of chanting priests. Her phone, tucked in her bag, refused to power on, the chamber's silence amplifying the hum's presence. As if protecting its sanctity, carvings glowed faintly, their waves and stars alive with the tablet's song. Urging Zara to understand its purpose, the chamber's air grew heavier, scented with clay and time, as the tablet's glow illuminated. The carvings, their priests frozen in mid-chant, their tablets raised to the heavens. Zara's after-dark history instincts flared. This was a discovery too vast for a single video. A story that could rewrite history. She imagined her audience, their sleepy fascination sparked by visions of starlit rituals. Their comments, buzzing gods, science, or something more. The hum chimed softly, a single note, warm and resonant, as if the priests trusted her with their song. Samir's notebook mirrored hers, filled with sketches of the vision's details: priests, stars, vibrating tablets. "This changes everything," he whispered, his eyes reflecting the star map's glow. The chamber's silence deepened, the hum a melody that wove through the air, tempting Zara to dream of yours past. She resisted, her curiosity burning brighter than the Ziggurat's terraces, urging her to test the tablet's power, to uncover the star song's truth. Hidden in clay and starlight. Part 11. The priest's craft. Zara stood in the chamber of stars. Beneath the Ziggurat of yore, the air thick with the scent of ancient clay. As if the stones exhaled the breath of Sumer's priests from 2100 BCE, the clay tablet in her hand hummed softly, its cuneiform and star symbols glowing silver, casting a gentle light on the walls where carvings of priests shimmered in the shadows. Her after-dark history camera lay dead in her bag, its battery drained by the chamber's resistance, leaving her notebook to capture the moment. A carving caught her eye: a priest shaping a tablet, its star symbols vibrating as if alive, the wedges sharp and precise, as if carved with a reed stylus under starlight. Zara's dark braids brushed the tablet as she leaned closer, her historian's heart racing with awe. How did the Sumerians craft such precision with clay? She narrated softly, her voice a lullaby. Their legacy lives in these stones etched. With a skill that defies time, her viewers, curled up with blankets, would love this mystery. Their sleepy comments, buzzing vibrational tools, divine craft, or lost science. The chamber's walls pulsed with the tablet's hum, a warm melody that seemed to weave through the air, resonating with the carvings, as if the stones remembered the priest's hands. Zara traced the carving, its edges smooth yet deliberate, feeling the hum vibrate through her fingers, a rhythm that connected her to yours past. Her research had uncovered Sumerian scribes who used cuneiform to record laws and myths, but this carving suggested Mara craft that harnessed sound to shape clay. Samir knelt beside her, his notebook open, sketching the priest's tablet, its star patterns mirroring their own. They used sound to enhance their tools, he said, his voice steady but odd, maybe acoustic resonance. The tablet's hum pulsed stronger, as if agreeing, its glow casting shadows of priests at work, their hands shaping clay under a starry sky. Zara's flashlight flickered and died, the chamber's silver glow her only light, illuminating the carving's intricate details. Zara's after-dark history instincts flared. This was a discovery too vast for a single video, a story that could rewrite history. She imagined her audience, drifting off to visions of scribes crafting under starlight, their comments flooding with guesses: art, science, or divine power. The carvings showed priests chanting, their tablets vibrating, waves spiraling around them, suggesting a ritual that wove sound and stars. Her phone, tucked in her bag, refused to power on, the chamber rejecting modern intrusions, preserving its sanctity. The hum chimed softly, a warm note that tempted Zara to dream the priest's chants, their voices echoing through time. She resisted, her curiosity burning brighter than the Ziggurat's sunlit terraces above. Her notebook captured the carving's stars, priests, vibrating tablets, as the tablets' glow illuminated their details, each line a testament to Sumerian genius. The chamber's air grew heavier, scented with clay and time, as if the priests trusted Zara with their craft. She narrated, practicing for her after-dark history video, what if their tablets were more than clay, but tools of sound and stars? Her voice, soothing and steady, was meant to lull her audience into a restful haze. But the carving's weight was more than art; it was a responsibility. The hum pulsed through the stone, a melody that seemed to carry the priest's legacy, urging Zara to explore deeper. Samir's sketches mirrored hers, his logic grounding her wonder, his eyes reflecting the star map's glow. "This changes everything," he whispered, as the hum resonated through the chamber, a lullaby from years past. The carvings glowed faintly, their star symbols alive with the tablet's song, as if the priests had left a message for Zara too. Decipher. The Ziggurat's heart loomed above, its secrets hidden in clay and starlight. Part 12. The starlit ritual. Zara and Samir climbed the Ziggurat's weathered steps at dusk, the mud brick terraces glowing under a sky ablaze with stars. The air cool and scented with tamarisk and baked earth, a whisper of ancient yore lingering in the breeze. The clay tablet in Zara's pocket hummed softly, its cuneiform and star symbols warm against her skin, the vibration a gentle pulse that seemed to guide their ascent. Her after-dark history camera, drained by the Ziggurat's resistance, lay dead in her bag, but she narrated softly, her voice a lullaby. Here, priests sang to the gods under starlight. Her viewers, curled up with blankets, would love this moment, their sleepy comments, buzzing ritual sight, celestial chants, or lost tech. The Ziggurat summit, once a platform for Sumerian rituals in 2100 BCE, bore faint carvings of crescents and waves, their patterns mirroring the tablet's symbols as if etched by priests who read the heavens. Samir, his dark curls dusted, with sand carried his notebook, ready to test the tablet's hum. The desert stretched around them, vast and silent. The Euphrates, a distant shimmer under the starry sky. The tablet's hum pulsed stronger as they reached the top terrace, a flat expanse where priests once stood, their chants aligning with the stars. Zara knelt, tracing a carving of a crescent moon, its edges smooth yet deliberate, as if carved to outlast time. The hum resonated through the stone, making the dust quiver, as if the Ziggurat remembered its sacred purpose. Samir placed the tablet near a carved wave, its surface trembling faintly, as if responding to the vibration. "It's like acoustic levitation," he said, his voice calm but awed. Their chants used sound to connect with the cosmos. Zara's heart raced. This was no myth, but a lost science, a ritual that wove sound in stars. Her after-dark history instincts flared. This could rewrite history, a story too vast for a single video. She imagined her audience drifting off to visions of priests chanting under a Mesopotamian sky, their comments flooding with guesses, science, magic, or divine power. Her flashlight flickered and died, the tablet's silver glow her only light. Casting shadows of crescents on the stone, Zara narrated, practicing for her after-dark history video. What if this terrace was a stage for the star song, a ritual that opened the heavens? Her voice, soothing and steady, was meant to lull her audience into a restful haze. But the terrace's weight was more than stone, it was a responsibility. The carvings glowed faintly, their waves and stars alive with the tablet's hum, as if the priests had left a message for her to decipher. Samir's notebook captured the carvings, his sketches precise, his logic grounding Zara's wonder. "This is no ordinary platform," he said. "It's aligned with the stars." The hum chimed softly, a warm note that resonated through the air, tempting Zara to dream the priest's chants. Her phone, tucked in her pocket, refused to power on. The desert's silence amplifying the hum's presence, as if the Ziggurat protected its sanctity. The starry sky above mirrored the tablet's symbols, as if the heavens were watching, urging them to recreate the ritual. The hum pulsed through the stone, a melody that seemed to carry the priest's legacy, urging Zara to explore deeper. Imagined her after-dark history viewers, their sleepy fascination sparked by tales of starlit rituals, their comments buzzing astronomy, vibrations, or gods. The terrace's silence deepened, the hum a lullaby from years past, as if the Ziggurat was alive, its stones singing with the tablet's rhythm. Zara's notebook lay open, her pencil sketching the carving's crescents, waves, stars as the tablet's glow illuminated their details, each line a testament to Sumerian genius. Mir tested the tablet again, its hum rippling through a pebble, making it dance faintly on the stone. "This changes everything," he whispered, his eyes reflecting the starlight. The air grew heavier, scented with clay and thyme as the hum resonated through the ziggurat, urging Zara to sing the star song. To uncover the ritual's purpose, hidden in clay and starlight, urging her to uncover the craft that made yours priests. Celestial Artisans, Part 13. The gods Purpose Zara and Samir sat in Malik's mud brick home, the air warm with the scent of cardamom tea and ancient clay. As if the walls exhaled the stories of Ur's priests from 2100 BCE, the clay tablet rested on a woven mat, its cuneiform and star symbols glowing faintly, the hum a soft pulse that seemed to weave through the room, a lullaby from Sumer's starry nights. Zara's after-dark history camera lay dead in her bag, its battery drained by the ziggurat's resistance, but she narrated softly, her voice a soothing whisper. What did Ur's priests seek with their star song? Her viewers curled up with blankets would love this mystery, their sleepy comments, buzzing, divine guidance, cosmic maps, or sacred rituals. Malik's eyes, like polished agate, gleamed with wisdom as he spoke, his voice a gentle rumble. The ziggurat was a stairway to the gods, its rituals guiding crops, kings, and fates. The tablet's hum pulsed stronger, resonating through the clay floor, as if mourning yours lost glory, its glow casting shadows of crescent moons on the walls. Malik's tales painted Yor in its prime, city where priests climbed the ziggurat. Under starlit skies, their tablets humming as they chanted to Enlil, god of wind and sky. The tablet in Zara's hand, he said, was a star key, used to align rituals with the cosmos, its vibrations opening a path to divine wisdom. Zara's heart raced. This matched the chamber's star map, its carvings alive with the tablet's song. She traced the tablet's cuneiform, its wedges sharp and deliberate, as if carved to outlast time. Her after-dark history instincts flared. This could rewrite history, a story too vast for a single video. She imagined her audience drifting off to visions of priests chanting under a Mesopotamian sky, their comments flooding with guesses astronomy, vibrations, or divine power. Samir, his notebook open, sketched the tablet's star symbols, his logic grounding Zara's wonder. They built for the heavens, he said. Their rituals were science. The hum chimed softly, a warm note that tempted Zara to dream the priest's chants. The air grew heavier, scented with clay and thyme as Malik spoke of Ur's fall droughts, invasions, and trade routes lost by 2000 BCE, silencing the ziggurat's rituals. The tablet's hum softened, a lament for a lost era, as if the priests' voices still lingered in its clay. Zara narrated, practicing for her After Dark history video. Ur's glory was lost, but its secrets remain in this tablet. Her viewers would love the tragedy, their comments buzzing ecological collapse, war, or divine wrath. Her phone, tucked in her bag, refused to power on, the room's silence amplifying the hum's presence, as if protecting its sanctity. Malik's hands trembled. The tablet keeps their voice, calling you to listen. The hum pulsed through the clay walls, a melody that seemed to carry the priest's purpose, urging Zara to return to the chamber. Samir's sketches captured the tablet's patterns, their star shapes mirroring the ziggurat's carvings, as if guiding the way to the gods. Zara's After Dark history heart thrummed. This was no mere relic, but a responsibility to uncover your secrets. She imagined her audience, their sleepy fascination sparked by tales of divine rituals, their comments buzzing science, gods, or something more. The hum resonated through the room, a lullaby from years past, as if the priests trusted Zara. With their legacy, her flashlight flickered and died, the tablet's glow her only light, casting shadows of priests on the walls. The desert outside glittered with stars, their light mirroring the tablet's symbols as if the heavens were watching. Zara's notebook lay open, her pencil sketching Malik's tales priests. Ziggurat star songs as the hum chimed, urging her to explore deeper. The air grew heavier, scented with clay and thyme, as the tablet's song wove through the room. A melody that carried the god's purpose, hidden in clay and starlight, waiting for Zara to uncover in the Ziggurat's heart. 13. The gods' purpose. Zara and Samir sat in Moloch's mud brick home, the air warm with the scent of cardamom tea and ancient clay. As if the walls exhaled the stories of Ur's priests, from 2100 BCE, the clay tablet rested on a woven mat, its cuneiform and star symbols glowing faintly, the hum a soft pulse that seemed to weave through the room, a lullaby from Sumer's starry nights. Zara's After Dark history camera lay dead in her bag, its battery drained by the Ziggurat's resistance, but she narrated softly, her voice a soothing whisper. What did Ur's priests seek with their star song? Her viewers curled up. With blankets, would love this mystery. Their sleepy comments, buzzing divine guidance, cosmic maps, or sacred rituals. Moloch's eyes, like polished agate, gleamed with wisdom as he spoke, his voice a gentle rumble. The Ziggurat was a stairway to the gods, its rituals guiding crops, kings, and fates. The tablet's hum pulsed stronger, resonating through the clay floor. As if mourning Ur's lost glory, its glow casting shadows of crescent moons on the walls. Moloch's tales painted Ur in its prime, a city where priests climbed the Ziggurat. Under starlit skies, their tablets humming as they chanted to Enlil, god of wind and sky. The tablet in Zara's hand, he said, was a star key, used to align rituals with the cosmos, its vibrations opening a path to divine wisdom. Zara's heart raced. This matched the chamber's star map, its carvings alive with the tablets. Song she traced the tablet's cuneiform, its wedges sharp and deliberate, as if carved to outlast time. Her after-dark history instincts flared. This could rewrite history, a story too vast for a single video. She imagined her audience, drifting off to visions of priests, chanting under a Mesopotamian sky, their comments flooding with guesses, astronomy, vibrations, or divine power. Samir, his notebook open, sketched the tablet's star symbols, his logic grounding Zara's wonder. They built for the heavens, he said. Their rituals were science. The hum chimed softly, a warm note that tempted Zara to dream. The priest's chants. The air grew heavier, scented with clay and time. Moloch spoke of Ur's, fall droughts, invasions, and trade routes lost by 2000 BCE, silencing the Ziggurat's rituals. The tablet's hum softened, a lament for a lost era, as if the priest's voices still lingered in its clay. Zara narrated, practicing for her After Dark history video, Ur's glory was lost, but its secrets remain in this tablet. Viewers would love the tragedy, their comments buzzing ecological collapse, war, or divine wrath. Her phone tucked in her bag refused to power on, the room's silence amplifying the hum's presence, as if protecting its sanctity. Moloch's hands trembled. The tablet keeps their voice, calling you to listen.